Good morning, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to another day of triathlon training. I'm just walking out the garage because I want to show you how windy it was. That's probably not very visual, is it? It's very windy, all right? So, I'm in the garage. I'm going to be doing a treadmill run today. I nearly said this morning. It is, however, about 11:30, so it's not really that early in the morning. I've got Challenge Miami on from last night again, just reliving it. Let me know down below what you thought of the race, how did it play out. Awesome to see Jodie Stimpson have a great race and take the win for the women and for the men. Wow, you know, what a race. How good would it have been to have seen Lionel and Jan Frodeno get off the bike together, and then that would have been a real sort of foot race, wouldn't it? The result might have still been the same, but that would have been awesome to see. But yeah, still a great race. Anyway, Liz tells me she's going to be getting on the bike in a minute, so she'll be here shortly. I'm going to get trotting on the treadmill, thudding and coughing and whatever else I do. And then, oh, we're going to do new car drive, review, whatever. I don't really know how to do that, but that's what we're going to do. So my run's done and dusted. I ran for 50 minutes, that's 5-0. Just over 10k, I think it was 10.2k. I'll leave the stats on screen somewhere now. Just a real easy-ish run on the treadmill. I think I was top end zone 2 heart rate. My pace was pretty much the same as what it had been a few months ago when I did a fair bit more treadmill running. So I'm not going to take too much confidence from that because I do think the treadmill is quite easy compared to being on the road. But regardless, that's another run done. I probably won't run tomorrow, then I'll pick up my full run training plan from next week. I don't want to go too hard too soon, get injured, etc. Liz is smashing it on the bike. Liz is she's quite deep into a sweet spot effort, so I won't trouble her to ask her what she's doing, but I know what she's doing. She's doing a 20-minute zone 2, 15-minute tempo, 10-minute sweet spot with no recovery, so just like really ramping it up. She's in the sweet spot zone now. She's been doing a mixture of road position and TT position. She's absolutely smashing it. You've got 5 minutes left, great work, keep pushing. She was about halfway through a tempo, and she didn't have a fan on. If only somebody had bought a fan that you can control wirelessly via Bluetooth, but she hadn't set it up. So I had to get off the treadmill, risk life and limb, to turn the fan on for her, but now she's a lot better. She said she got quite dizzy when she was very hot because heat obviously is a major effect on performance, isn't it? So yeah, anyway, Liz is going to smash this out, no doubt about it. We're going to get a little bit of lunch and then we're going to go and put some fuel in the car, go to a garden centre. That's the only thing I think we can do at the minute. And that's about it, so we'll see you in a minute for a car review. Great work, Liz, well done.
Thank you.
That was a solid sesh, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to come this side because the lighting's better. Oh yeah, that's loads better. How was it?
Yeah, good. Like I said, I just overheated and in TT position, got a bit dizzy.
Yeah.
But as soon as the fan went on, I was alright.
Daniel to the rescue, basically.
Yeah, that was my own fault. Schoolboy error.
Yeah. Should we go and handbrake this car around some car parts?
Yeah.
Right, so Liz is just psyching herself up to be driven around by me. Look at this.
I'm not sure what to call.
Yeah, what on earth is that? It looks like dog food.
Tuna pasta salad.
They're these little tins that Liz gets out of the cupboard. They're like, well, you don't heat them up or anything, do you? You just eat them out of the tin.
Yeah.
Freaks me out. It's very practical, apparently. Anyway, let's go Tokyo Drift Pro.
Right then, D-dubs. 4th time lucky let's have this car review.
No, when you do a clip, people think that it's just the first time you've done it. So let's go with that charade. Thanks, Liz. So, I don't really do reviews on this channel. I think this is showing me why, because I'm not very good at it. Now, I won't call this a review because this is literally the first time I've driven this car. However, I think I'll start with the why to give you a bit of a better understanding as to why we're here. So, within the last couple of weeks, Liz and I both sold our cars. I had an Insignia that was quite old, loads of faults, not roadworthy. Sold it for not very much money to a dodgy geezer. And then Liz had a nice car, sold it to a lovely family who wanted the car. We sort of realigned our priorities in the last couple of years. So whereas a few years ago we were quite interested in having, you know, nice cars and probably suck it into that, you know, keep up with the Joneses sort of thing. That's what happened. Now we're not so bothered about that. We're more focused on what our aims and ambitions and priorities are, and dropping a load of money in value in cars isn't one of them. Ideally we'd like to try and have more money rather than less money in the future, so in order to do that we've sort of gone from 2 cars to 1. I'm being careful. Gone from 2 cars to 1. That might not be permanent, that might just be for now, but certainly for the next few months. So that in itself halves our car outgoings. And then separately, we've sort of downsized or downvalued the cars. So this is a 2014 Ford Focus. It's a 1 litre EcoBoost, 125 horsepower, titanium. So it's got cruise control, dual zone climate, parking sensors, sat nav, Bluetooth, heated screens.
Keep going.
Yeah, with the talking or with the driving. Is that it? Have I missed anything? That's probably about it. Auto wipers, that sort of thing. Yeah. You know, like it's a good spec car, but it's not cost the earth because it's not a BMW or an Audi or something. And I've always had Fords and Vauxhalls, that sort of thing, so I'm not against it at all. And you know what? This is absolutely brilliant. It drives lovely, drives smooth, it's really quiet, there's nothing wrong with it, which is always a big plus point. So yeah, I'm really happy so far, but there's more than anything. This is just us doing something to work towards our goals, isn't it, Liz? So, you know, means to an end. We wanted something that's petrol because diesel engines not liking the short journeys. Liz commutes 2 miles each way at the minute, and I don't have a commute, so diesel engines weren't liking not doing that. Liz had a diesel particulate filter fill up last year, which cost a lot of money to get sorted. But yeah, so this is basically it in a nutshell. This is the car. Did I say anything on those other 2 clips that I didn't say on this one?
Well, the 3 clips.
Sorry, 3 clips.
No, I think you've covered it. It's 30 along here, and there is speed cameras.
Okay, great. Oh, speaking of 30, it's £30 a year to tax as well. That's another big plus point. So yeah, that is it. Most importantly, can I fit in the bike a bike in the back? Probably. I haven't tested it yet, but I'm sure we will be able to. Being full focus, it's 5-door and it's a hatchback boot, so I'm sure we can fit plenty of stuff in the boot. And that is about it in a nutshell. I might drop a picture in of it from the outside, but it's not really going to set the YouTube world alight. The clickbait game for the Ford Focus is not strong. However, let me know down below if you've got a Ford Focus. Let's start a little gang, start a little crew. Let's call it a cult, whatever. Oh yeah, well I'm doing 25, so it's fine.
That's good.
Anyway, yeah, so that is it. So I'm that desperately bored to get out of the house and do something with Liz because we haven't cycled together for a couple of weeks and because we haven't done anything cool for ages, which is similar to a lot of people, that we're actually going to a garden centre to not buy somebody specifically something, because I said what it was a minute ago and I got told off, so I can't do that because that person watches this video. Is that right, Liz?
Yeah, that's better.
Got it. Okay, so we're just going to walk around a garden centre and not buy anything. Apparently. Anyway, see you there.
We're nearly there now.
Okay.
See you there.
Come on, Liz, what's the plan?
So I want to plant some pots outside the front door.
Yeah.
And I quite like this with the bees on.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether to buy ones that are ready made or buy them separate and make up myself.
Constant dilemma in my mind as well. I'm just not sure. How are we going to decide?
I don't know. Let's just have a look around there.
Comment down below. 2 pots or make them up yourself. Tell me your girlfriend is a control freak without telling me your girlfriend is a control freak. What do you reckon, Liz?
Yeah.
Is that necessary?
Yeah.
Sorry, Liz, just repeat that, please. I feel the viewers might benefit from this.
I said my thoughts are to have the lavenders in these with the bees on, because then the lavender will attract bees, and we want to help save the bees.
We do.
And then I'll get another part for these primroses.
Yeah, primroses. That's what I thought they were. Excellent.
Well, listen to me, this is a serious question. Do you think grey pot, because you've got a grey front door, or do you like that green over there?
I'm completely torn between grey and green. Honestly, it's been wrecking my heart. I just can't get my mind up. What are you thinking?
Grey.
I'm thinking grey as well.
Was it?
Yeah.
What's you actually doing?
Yeah, I was thinking grey.
Okay. Right. Well, let's have grey then.
Yeah, what's the weight limit? It says maximum 62 kilos.
Nice, and now gone in the sun.
Can we get one each and I'll touch each other? Okay, so I can't believe I've just sat and hopped on about how we're goals and ambitions, blah blah, save money, and then we spent 80 quid in a garden centre. Ridiculous, isn't it, Liz? This audience must think we're absolute fools. Anyway, Liz is having to take the trolley back, so it's not my job today. And that's it for today's video, so thank you very much for watching. I'm not doing any more training today. Look forward to hopefully a ride out tomorrow in the Peak District, so I look forward to seeing you then. Hope your training's going well. Thanks for watching. Give the video a like if you haven't already, and I'll see you tomorrow at 4 PM. Laters.